Imagine someone saying mean things about you in front of your colleagues at work. This kind of situation happens to many of us at school, work, or when we're hanging out with friends. How we handle these insults shows how good we are at dealing with our feelings and staying calm when things get tough. In this case, your colleagues will watch to see how you react. The insult could be about your work, looks, or what you believe in, and it might be just a little mean comment or a really hurtful one. No matter what it is, how you respond will affect how people see you at work and what they think of your character. So, what would you do? Will you ignore it or say something mean back? Learning how to respond with thoughtfulness and compassion can lead to personal growth and healthier interactions with those around us. In this video, we're going to explore the wisdom of the books and discover ways to navigate through insults while maintaining our inner peace and harmony. Number 6. The Power of Perspective. Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Zen master, offers profound wisdom on the power of perspective. He reminds us that the greatest gift we can give to others is our genuine presence, coupled with mindfulness. When we approach our loved ones with full awareness, they can blossom like vibrant flowers in the sunlight of our attention and care. In the face of insults or hurtful words from others, Thich Nhat Hanh encourages us to remember the bigger picture. Often, these insults stem from the other person's own insecurities and unresolved emotions, and they may not truly reflect anything about us. By recognizing this, we can detach ourselves from the negativity and choose to respond with compassion and understanding instead. Shifting our perspective can lead to transformative change. Instead of reacting defensively, we can choose to see the situation from a different angle, one where empathy and kindness prevail. This approach empowers us to break free from the cycle of hurtful exchanges and cultivate a harmonious environment. Thich Nhat Hanh's wisdom highlights the incredible potential of our mind and heart to influence our experiences and relationships positively. By embracing a mindful perspective, we become more resilient, empathetic, and open to the growth of ourselves and those around us. Number 5. Cultivate emotional intelligence. The foundation of handling insults lies in cultivating emotional intelligence. Cultivating emotional intelligence is the key to handling insults with grace. According to Daniel Goleman, author of Emotional Intelligence, it's important to understand and manage our emotions. When someone insults us, it's natural to feel hurt and angry. But by recognizing these emotions, we can avoid reacting impulsively. Instead of retaliating with more hurtful words, pause and take a deep breath to process the insult. Responding in the heat of the moment can make things worse and leave us feeling regretful later. Instead, use this moment to understand why the insult affected you and try to express your feelings constructively. By doing this, you can gain control over your emotions and avoid unnecessary conflicts. Understanding your own feelings also helps you empathize with the other person, which might lead to a more constructive conversation. Remember, handling insults with emotional intelligence is not about suppressing your emotions, but rather about recognizing and managing them in a way that promotes understanding and growth. With practice, you can respond to insults in a more composed and thoughtful manner, building stronger relationships and fostering a healthier emotional well-being. Number 4, practice empathy. Empathy is a powerful tool when faced with insults. In Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, Atticus Finch shared some wise advice. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. This means that by putting ourselves in the insulter's shoes, we can gain insight into their feelings and motivations. When we empathize, we can look beyond the hurtful words and see the struggles and insecurities that may be driving their behavior. It doesn't mean we have to condone their actions, but it helps us respond with compassion instead of bitterness. It's essential to remember that insults often say more about the person saying them than about us. By offering empathy, we can avoid getting caught up in the negativity and instead maintain our self-worth. Responding with understanding may even lead to a deeper connection with the insulter and create an opportunity for open dialogue. In challenging situations, remember Atticus Finch's advice in trying to see things from the other person's perspective. Empathy can be a bridge to build better relationships and promote understanding. By practicing empathy, we can navigate through insults with grace and emotional intelligence. Number 3, choose your battles wisely. Sun Tzu's The Art of War offers valuable wisdom in choosing battles wisely, and this principle extends beyond the battlefield to our daily lives. When faced with insults, it's crucial to pause and consider whether responding is truly necessary or beneficial. Addressing an insult may provide temporary satisfaction, but it can also escalate the situation and perpetuate negativity. it's essential to assess whether engaging will lead to a constructive outcome or simply add fuel to the fire. Sometimes, choosing not to respond is the most powerful action you can take. By remaining silent, you demonstrate emotional strength and maturity, refusing to be dragged into unnecessary conflicts. This approach allows you to retain control over your emotions and responses. Insults from habitual provocateurs are often attempts to elicit a reaction and derive pleasure from your pain. By not engaging, you deny them the satisfaction they seek. Instead, focus on personal growth and self-improvement, letting insults slide off you like the water of a duck's back. Insults do not define you. Your character and actions do. Embrace a resilient mindset and rise above negativity, choosing to invest your energy in constructive endeavors. Be selective in the battles you fight and prioritize those that lead to personal growth, positive change, and meaningful resolutions. By doing so, you cultivate inner strength and become a wiser, more empowered individual. Number 2, practice assertiveness, not aggression. Lean In, a book by Sheryl Sandberg, empowers women to take charge of their careers by embracing assertiveness. This trait can also be a valuable tool when dealing with insults. Being assertive means expressing yourself confidently while still showing respect for others. When confronted with hurtful comments, try using I statements to share your emotions, thoughts, and boundaries. For instance, saying, "I feel hurt when you said that," allows you to communicate your feelings without attacking the person who insulted you. This approach fosters healthy communication and prevents unnecessary conflicts. Avoid resorting to aggression in response to insults, as it can make the situation worse and damage relationships. Instead, aim to maintain a level-headed demeanor and respond calmly. This not only preserves your dignity, but also sends a message that you won't tolerate disrespectful behavior. Assertiveness is about setting healthy boundaries and standing up for yourself without belittling others. It's a powerful way to assert your worth and gain respect from others. By adopting this approach, you can navigate difficult situations with confidence and create a more positive and supportive environment for yourself and those around you. So, the next time you face an insult, consider responding assertively, using I statements to express your feelings, and maintaining respect for others. Number 1, learn from criticism. In his famous words, Benjamin Franklin reminds us that critics can actually be our allies in the journey of self-improvement. Though some criticism may come in the form of hurtful insults, it's essential to approach them with an open mind and a positive perspective. Instead of letting these insults bring us down, we can utilize them as valuable learning experiences. When faced with an insult, take a moment to reflect on its validity. Be honest with yourself and examine if there might be any truth in what was said. Embrace the opportunity to assess your faults and weaknesses without being too hard on yourself. Remember, nobody is perfect, and acknowledging areas for improvement is a crucial step towards personal growth. Rather than allowing insults to shatter our confidence, we should channel them into motivation for self-improvement. Use the criticism as a catalyst for change and strive to become the best version of yourself. Develop a strong sense of self-awareness, understanding your strengths and weaknesses, and work towards bettering yourself every day. In this process, it's also essential to distinguish between constructive criticism and baseless insults. While genuine feedback can be invaluable, dismiss hurtful insults that have no constructive intent. Surround yourself with people who genuinely. In a world where insults and negativity abound, responding with grace and wisdom is a transformative act. By cultivating emotional intelligence, practicing empathy, choosing our battles wisely, and embracing assertiveness, we can navigate through insults with poise and self-respect. Remember the wise words of Maya Angelou. You are the sum total of everything you've ever seen, heard, eaten, smelt, been told. For God, it's all there. Everything influences each of us, and because of that, I try to make sure that my experiences are positive. Let your experiences shape your ability to respond to insults positively, making the world a more compassionate and understanding place for yourself and others.